What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a beginner mid skin fade. So our first step is going to be putting in our zero guideline with our clipper all the way closed, curving it a little bit, but keeping it pretty low. Just give yourself enough space for that trimmer and shaver in there. And if you do get some value out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for way more videos just like this. So for our second step, we're going to be using the trimmer, just taking it along that zero guideline. Don't go right up to it. We don't want to push that line up any higher. So now we're going to be doing our next guideline, blade all the way open, about a finger width of space, all the way along that same zero line you put in right in the beginning. So we're setting up the fade as simple as possible. We're going to go one guard all the way open, another guideline right above that. This is to make sure we don't push anything up. So the next guideline we're going to be putting in is the 2 guard all the way open, same amount of space. Make sure to not go with the shape of the head, keep it going straight up. Now we start a little bit of that blending process. We're going to put the 1.5 guard on, keep it closed, slowly open just to get rid of that line there. So the same as that 2 open, we're going to put the 3 open. Make sure you go straight up just to get rid of that little bit of weight. So now starts the main blending portion. We're going to be getting rid of that one little guideline we see there. Blade closed, slowly opening it up as we go. And then at the end, open that blade up and make sure that top line is a full open blade. Now keep in mind, we're just erasing guidelines here, so now it's the half guard. Same concept, start closed, slowly push your way up, and open the blade as you go. Now as you're blending, you're always going to push that up a little bit, so you bring that 1 open again just to make sure it's a seamless transition to the 1.5 guard we put in before. And now using the 1.5 guard, same thing as before, we made a little bit of a line, pushed everything up a little bit, so we make sure it blends into the next one. One more time for final adjustments, take that 2.5 open and just go straight up. Don't go with the shape of the head, you're going to round it out way too much. And now here we're just going to use the shaver, keep it underneath where you put that trimmer, flick out once you get to the top, make sure we don't create any other lines. You can always go with the trimmer after, tap at that line, whatever put in the line is what's going to get it out. So use the trimmer, use the shaver very lightly, and it'll get everything out. And now we're going to be doing our final details. We got to line up the hooks. He doesn't get anything else lined up, but everybody should get their hooks lined up just to sharpen everything up a little bit. So if you saw my last haircut tutorial, this is going to be the exact same way that I cut the top on that client. It's the same way I use on every client. So first we start with our front section. Show the client, ask him how much we want to take off. Take that off and go straight across all the way in the front. Now we do that mohawk part. The front is obviously shorter because that's what we cut before, and we're just going to keep that all the way straight back. And that's how we set our guide length down the whole middle of the head to be able to make sure everything's nice and even. Now we have the left side of the mohawk and the right side of the mohawk, same style. You have that peak there, you want to just knock that off, and that's going to layer everything all the way back. Here we're just doing a little bit of scissor over comb just to blend it all in together. Now, just like I said before, we're going to be doing the other side of the mohawk. You see there's a short length and a long length. We want to make sure to cut that long length all the way off. So now a little bit of scissor over comb. Don't be afraid to use thinning shears or anything just to get this blend all back together. And that's pretty much the last step of the whole haircut. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment any suggestions on haircuts you want me to cover in the future, and thanks for watching.